What is going on, YouTube? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and hopefully this video makes it just a little bit more entertaining. Excuse me. Jesus. Alright, well, that's a great start. Alright, anyway, guys. So, normally I'm doing gaming and stuff. However, Ronda Rousey was in the news a lot, and I watched her fight on pay-per-view last night. And a bunch of people are wondering what she's going to do next, and somewhat like why she lost. And I don't know how. I don't know what she's going to do after, but I think I have a theory on why she lost. So, before I get into why she lost, I want to just say this video is not mine. It's copywritten by UFC. All rights belong to them. However, I borrowed this video from Patriot_fan. I'll put a link to the video below on his channel, so I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. Alright, guys, jumping into this this topic, this debate on why she lost, there's a few different reasons. It's pretty much motivation and consistency, along with training. So let's start out with training. I don't think she prepared for NUNES to be a striker as strong as she was. I think Ronda knew she was a good striker, but I feel like Ronda wanted to base her fighting style back off her judo, because she won the Olympics back in 2008 off her judo abilities, and that's why she became such a figure in UFC, was because of those throws, because of the submissions, because of the arm bars. And I don't know if it was out of stubbornness or pure ignorance that she thought that she could beat a striker with just judo. And I think that was her first mistake. It was training. It didn't seem like she trained much to be able to strike. She took a lot of hits in the face. If you watch this video, like, just pounded. She got pounded in the face constantly. I think she threw maybe like 2 or 3 punches, and she tried to go for 2 judo throws, and nothing ever connected. Now, motivation. So when you're at the top of something and you fall off, it is hard to get your confidence back. And I feel like the motivation was there, so I guess it's not really motivation, it's more confidence. Her confidence was wiped away. You know, you're at the top, you lose, and you are all of a sudden knocked back down to the bottom, and you have to fight your way to the top. So motivation is somewhat there, but her confidence just depleted. And it showed there. When she would punch or when she would try a move, it just didn't seem very... She didn't have force behind it. She didn't have confidence behind it. She was just throwing a punch to throwing a punch. She was exchanging with NUNES very badly. Like, she'd throw a punch and NUNES would just throw 3. 3 of NUNES' punches would connect, and one would, like, glance off, and she wasn't hitting. It's like she just didn't have the confidence there. And a big problem with that fight is how the referee stopped it. That's probably this is why she lost. Ronda, well, one of the reasons she lost. Ronda was doing fine. She was doing fine in the sense that she could take a beating. She was getting hit in the face constantly, and she wouldn't fall. Like, she was determined. She was motivated. But she couldn't strike. She could not do her judo throws. Like I said, her confidence just was not there. And she was so determined, but she did not have the capability. She didn't have the training, she didn't have the confidence, and at the end of the day, that's why she lost. And the ref really did not help. So, have you ever seen a UFC match end before... Have you ever seen it end before the person is on the ground, other than if they have a cut over their eye and blood's getting in their eye or something like that, or if they can barely walk because of their broken ankle? I haven't. This is the first fight, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first fight I've ever seen where a ref stopped a match before the contestant hit the floor. It just doesn't happen. I don't know why it happened. I feel like a bunch of conspiracy theorists are going to say, you know, it's rigged or something like that, but, you know, it just didn't make that much sense to me why he stopped it. Now, you could make the argument that, well, she wasn't defending herself, and it's the ref's job to stop the fight if the contestant cannot defend themselves. So that's an argument, but she wasn't on the ground. She got rocked, and she almost fell to the ground, but she didn't. She got back up, then the ref stopped it. So, you know, the ref really didn't help, guys, but in my opinion, it was just lack of confidence. That's what really did it. And what she's going to do after, I think she's going to stop. I think she either needs to work her way up from the bottom again, like have a fight, where nobody knows about it. You know, it's not highly publicized or anything like that, because that pressure got put on her, along with the low self-esteem. She collapsed. There was so much riding on her, and she just collapsed. And that's understandable. You can't live up to everybody's expectations when you have low self-esteem. That's just really hard to do. Not many people can do. I don't know anybody that has done it. Well, especially with that much pressure. I don't know any famous people. But, you know, it was a lot of pressure on her. And at the same time, I can't really blame her. Like, she had a lot going into this fight. And I think if she starts from the bottom and she does a less publicized fight, then she might be able to get somewhere. And she might be able to get that confidence back. But she just came back from a year, a horrible loss, and she was thrown into a title fight. That's rough. And so, you know, I think she just needs to start from the bottom and work her way up, yeah. Or she could quit and just be the idol and the supreme leader, the supreme goddess that everybody made her out to be. I still think she's the best fighter. I think that the Holly fight was just striking again. She got outstriked. But the thing is, Holly's not better, because the moment that Holly fought Miesha Tate won. Like, Holly, I think Holly just had she had great motivation and great confidence. She went in there and won. Is she the better fighter? No, she's like 2-1, 3-1? I don't know, guys. It's debatable. It's up for discussion, but that's why she lost. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you want more videos like this, just on current events or stuff, comment it below. I'll see you guys in the next one. ODO and Edge is out. Peace.